What if the person who sealed your fate was the one who actually pulled the trigger? It was one of those cold, rain-soaked nights when investigative journalist Elias Vorn was silenced forever by a single gunshot. The evidence lined up perfectly. The suspect seemed obvious. The verdict felt inevitable. But years later, one tiny, overlooked detail unraveled everything and showed the real killer had already walked away free, right after sitting in that courtroom and pointing the finger. This isn't just another story about justice gone wrong. It's about how fragile it really is and how easily someone can twist it. This is Deep Verdict. The scream didn't carry. It just disappeared into the thick concrete walls of that run-down apartment building on Grant Street, a place where noises went to die quietly. You know, at exactly 11:47 p.m., a single gunshot cut through the night. No one picked up the phone to call it in. By morning, Elias Vorn was gone. He was lying face down on the kitchen floor, blood pooling out beneath him like dark ink soaking into white tile. The handgun was right there near his hand, not like it had fallen, like someone had set it down carefully. And on the table, 2 coffee mugs, one empty, the other still warm. Police found Mara Vorn just sitting on the edge of the bed. She wasn't screaming. She wasn't in tears. She was staring at the wall like she'd already accepted whatever came next. Gunshot residue on her hands, her fingerprints all over the gun. Neighbors said they'd heard shouting the night before, raised voices, anger seeping through those thin walls. The motive felt so straightforward, almost too straightforward, but all Mara would say was, "I didn't kill my husband." She insisted she'd been asleep when it happened. Her phone data backed it up. No movement for hours. Too still, too clean. The trial turned into this huge public spectacle. A journalist gone silent, a wife in the dock. Prosecutors painted a picture of jealousy, resentment, a marriage quietly falling apart behind closed doors. Then the defense brought out the darker side. Elias had been digging into powerful people, money laundering, political corruption, secrets that ruin lives and end careers. He'd been getting threats. One message straight up said, "Stop digging." On day 5, the prosecution called their star witness, Celeste Arkwright, this soft-spoken older woman, totally unassuming. "I heard the argument," she said calmly, a man's voice, but it wasn't Elias's. You could see hope flash across Mara's face for the first time. Then Celeste kept going. "After the gunshot," she said, "I heard someone whisper, 'You made me do this.'" The whole courtroom just froze. 9 hours. That's all it took for the jury. When they came back, the room felt thicker somehow. Guilty. Mara didn't scream or fight it. As they let her out, she just turned once and gave Celeste Arkwright this small, knowing smile. Years later, an unmarked package showed up at this little investigative podcast studio. No sender, no prints. Inside, a flash drive. One audio file. Timestamped the night Elias died. They hit play. A woman's voice, calm, steady, eerily familiar, filled the speakers. "Elias trusted me," she said. That was his final mistake. A soft clink, coffee cups touching. Then, a metallic click. A gunshot. It ended with a whisper. "They'll blame her." The voice was Celeste Arkwright's. The metadata told the worst part. The file had been edited right in the middle of the trial. She sat there in court, watching an innocent woman get convicted while quietly tweaking her own confession. The case got reopened, but it was way too late. Celeste Arkwright had already passed away. Natural causes, they said. No handcuffs. No second trial. No real justice. Mara Vorn is still behind bars. The truth finally came out, but not in time for the people who could have actually done something about it. And sometimes, justice doesn't crash and burn. It just slips away quietly.